In this video, we are going to be discussing area of a triangle again, but using Heron's formula instead. So Heron's formula is, again, one of the quick ways of finding the area of any triangle as long as you have all three sides. So this is not a method that I would choose to do unless I started off with all three sides. Because if I have all three sides, then I would need to go and do the law of cosines to go and find one of those angles and then do what you learned in the last video. So this is just a quick, easy way of finding the area if you have all three sides. So Heron's formula is simply the area equals the square root of s times the quantity s minus a times the quantity s minus b times the quantity s minus c. So s is really going to be half of your perimeter. So that means you add up all three sides and then take half of it. So we can do this. So on the example, we have side D is 72, side E is 83, and side F is 95 centimeters. So we can go and we can start by finding S. So again, S is half the perimeter. So I need to go and I need to find half of the sum of my sides. So putting that into my calculator, I get out S equals 125. And this is also going to have the units of centimeters. This had centimeters, this had centimeters. So they were all like terms to begin with. So that's why I could add them together and I still get out the unit of centimeters. So the reason why that's important is you will see that when we're doing all of this multiplication, we actually will take the square root of centimeters to the fourth power, and the square root of centimeters to the fourth power is going to give us centimeters squared, which is the unit for area, is a unit squared. So that's why that S still has that centimeters. So we can now go and put everything into the formula. So it is K equals the square root of that S, so 125 centimeters, times S minus A, so 125 minus A, so it doesn't matter which one's A, you could just call A, B, C. So minus 72 times S, 125, minus B, so that 83, times S, so 125 minus C, so that 95. So all of these have the units of centimeters. So I can add those like terms together inside of the parentheses, and then when I multiply the 125 times each of these parentheses, that's going to give me a total of 4 centimeters that got multiplied together, so centimeters to the fourth power. So I'm going to put this into my calculator just like I see it. So as long as you are aware of your parentheses and you put them correctly, you are aware of your square root, and you put any parentheses that belong to the square root correctly, you can do this in one shot. Otherwise, go and do each individual parentheses, figure out those differences, then multiply it all together, then take the square root. Whatever you're more comfortable with, I'm going to just put it in as 1 in my calculator, and I get out 2,889.2 centimeters squared for my area. So I have a you try for you to try. So you were given, again, 3 sides of a triangle. So work this problem out and come back and check your answer. So you should have gotten 107.81 meters squared.